What the fuck did I lose to? I thought we got rid of those. I thought we got rid of those. Yeah, I do more hiding. I do more hiding. Yeah, bro. You said what? You said he got a lot of people there? Yes. Yeah.
I got 3 kind of things. That's it. And I got 5 chickens. They got sweet chili chicken, honey chicken, barbecue chicken, fried chicken. They got 2 different turkeys. They got big nice fried honey, one fried barbecue. They got meatloaf. It's the meatloaf, it's the turkey, that's what else they got.
And they ain't got no ribs?
They got ribs too, they got 2 kind of ribs.
What ribs they got?
They got UK ribs and barbecue ribs.
Honey barbecue or just barbecue?
Check the menu. Honey barbecue, sweet chili. They got cabbage, macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes. It's like this special.
And me and my if they let me see the race. Said seasoned rice. Seasoned. Seasoned. see the one, the yams, you got honey dogs and birds. Yes, no honey dogs. Yeah, honey dogs. Honey dogs. I'm actually really not honey dogs. Gravy and chicken is great. Yeah, solid enough. Yeah, solid. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. You tell your mother. Come here, Papa. Promise.
Sorry. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, I said anything. I mean, you know, said you can flavour chicken for $2. Oh, you the fried chicken. Yeah. I tell you, no, sorry, I take a piece of chicken. No, I take a piece of fried chicken, bro. Yeah, bro, no, it's not that deep, bro. Let me give you another, yeah, but, you probably need to get another, you pick up another $6 roll. You know what I'm saying? So it's them, but give them another order, yams, mac, and chicken. Oh yeah, that's how the rest, what's the name? Fried chicken, yams, and mac, chicken. Good and solid milk. This should be mash and mac and fries. Yo. Yo. You're wrong. You're broke. That's cool. Shit. Notre Dame. My Dame boys. The Dame boys. I love you, boy.
On the banks of the Mississippi River, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, a storied venue, and soon the fog will rise off the Big Muddy, and will it also bring a victory for the beloved Bayou Bengals? Tiger Stadium, home of LSU. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in studio, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Well, man, leave your lines to go my game.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway.
Right. That big baby was trying to wake me up.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Hard running there. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Taylor. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Daniels.
Get this nigga. Come on.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, nigga.
What a grab by the defense. He'll try to take it back. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
He'll throw it.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Plows through the defense. Push down for the tackle. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let it go. And he makes the catch.
Oh my God.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a beautiful
crazy.
pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? And it's caught for the 2, and they have an 8-0 lead.
Notre Dame 8, LSU 0. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Winning score, Notre Dame 8, LSU.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick this one away.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win it, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, that is how you bring the wood. Great job by the defense. He only gets a yard, and he makes him pay for it with a nice physical tackle.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank.
Gonna let it fly. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. The aerial assault continues. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, LSU.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's 4. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moves the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. Notre Dame right back to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out in the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Firing to the right, complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Now on 2nd down and short. Quarterback checking off. To throw, it's Leonard. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Man, that is picture-perfect cover 0. When I play cover 0, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Unloads to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot,
going downfield for the big play. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Ball in the air, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Trying to find his man on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Looking for the two-point try. He's got it. Two-point try is good as they build on this lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You are.
No.
You are.
No.
You are. You
No.
are.
No.
You are.
No.
Yes, you are.
LSU
just
ready
get
to
something
put
sour.
away and
No.
open this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Price. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that.
Feeling some heat. Complete downfield. It's a fumble. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
And when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
At the 35, he's loose. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Big third down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on third down? Because he can block, he can catch the ball, and you can also hand it off to him, and he can go find the sticks and keep drives alive. What a weapon.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Oh, the ball's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense doing work. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
Fucking serious.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's 4th. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This game might be out of reach by now, Jesse, if not for the benevolence of these guys.
I tell you, I give them credit offensively because they've been aggressive.
Trying to beat the D deep. And the pass hits, picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting him in on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. He lets one fly deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
You just wonder if that last interception the quarterback threw last drive is starting to affect him and what he's seeing right now. He's seeing ghosts. Doesn't look very confident throwing the football. He's lucky the defense dropped that last throw.
Get him! The receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. The short hand is Anderson.
Fucking face.
Bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Flipping through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Guys in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it.
Here we go.
Here comes the rush,
there we go.
They've got him wrapped up at the 28.
We fucking won.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Hey.
Notre Dame 16, LSU 14.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
The snap sets up the throw. He makes a grab. Touchdown LSU. They move on top here in the 4th.
Look, shit like this.
Phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude.
You gotta go for 2, boy.
I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it out. It's 4. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Fires to the big fella. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The defense will try to hold up one more time. Under 2 minutes to go. Got it, looking for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. From the gun, the running back has it. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll ride the hot hand. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Oh,
It's loose.
hit the
And
ball.
what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it. Scrimmage. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football, defense comes up.
Fucking game, bro.
Interception.
Good fucking
LSU
drive.
will dive into the playbook here on offense. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know.
He's got it on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, he's
And
blocking
once he
this shit
found
high.
daylight, it was candy bar the door, baby.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do?
guys,
Fade him
connection
towards that
is
sideline,
bro.
run a go. nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point. And that is the height of efficiency on that drive. Single play, hit the big chunk, get the touchdown. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense. They'll run this play from the pistol. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Obvious thinking here. Get the two-point conversion now, and all you'll need is a field goal to tie. He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus so they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape. Watch what you need to.
Oh, shit. What's because some lagging ass play, bro? That's shit moving, bro. Stupid.
Mine?
Welcome, everyone.
And so easy to
we have
make.
a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on
Fried
their road
pepperoni
and right
pizza,
into the
hot
snake pit.
dogs. How could you
As
not
we'll
love
see the
this?
number
I've seen
4
Salem
team in the
Smokehouse.
country, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
No, dang!
14th ranked team in the land.
No, dang!
For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you
Stop.
alongside David Pollack and
Let
Jesse
him on the
Palmer.
seat.
And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Did you say something?
No, stop playing. Fuck up, nigga.
They're
Know the
gonna
game,
try an
nigga.
onside kick on the opening kickoff.
Know the game, nigga.
Not much Drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, that stupid
The
ass scene,
officials
nigga.
offer the deal,
Dumb
and the
ass
coach
nigga.
accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Fuck that nigga.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Howard. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile. His catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing.
Salem Smokehouse.
Play calling on that drive.
Salem
Just 2
Smokehouse.
plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're just about ready to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's 4. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll keep it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Notre Dame right back to the line.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. This dude is just exceptional.
Be a fucking head, bitch.
So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Love. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch past the sticks. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. We need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive game.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on first down. Trying to get to it. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State 7, Notre Dame 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking to throw it again. This time it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Running back goes in motion. Touch pass on the run. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. It's fourth down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And they get it done. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Gonna run it. It's Henderson. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. And on second down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Howard. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You can flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now, 2nd and 10 from the 40. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wide receiver shows motion. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's taking the shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
No.
Zings it complete to the right. Oh, and that's a big gain. The ball's loose. And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the 1st down marker.
Weak ass niggas.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the misfire now on 2nd down. On the ground,
You want you
it's
to run,
Henderson.
bitch. You want you to run,
They
bitch.
pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That was just as simple as playing catch and warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Made in China. So they understand they work.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
They see the play this game. We're going to play China.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
Now the play fake. Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Lets it fly. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Man, they can barely see the 1st down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. Fast motion from the offense. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my...
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.